Dash Rip Rock here. This is a video response to Crockett 20's Ribz Giveaway front pack. The new and improved Ribz Giveaway front pack. I don't know why, but I like doing that. Anyways, giveaway. So he wanted us to tell a story of our favorite times in the mountains or camping, and I tell you, mine's got to be growing up when I was a kid. From the age of 7 years old, right up to I was an older teenager. My grandfather had a camp in the Adirondacks. It was on Loon Lake in the Adirondacks, and we would go up there every summer, almost every weekend, and there would be, I don't know, 8-10 cars in the driveway, and we'd have to jockey them in and out, who was leaving, who was coming. We'd park on the road, and we would hang out there, and we would sleep probably 12 to 15 people on the weekends, and my good old grandfather and grandmother would put up with all us children. I think there was 9 grandchildren, 7 grandchildren. I could figure it out, but I've been hiking for a while. But there was a lot of grandchildren, and we grew up there, and we shot BB guns, and we rode in Grandpa's boat, and you know, I'm sorry to say this, but we killed a lot of animals with our BB guns. But back then, you know, I was a kid, you know, preteens, and you know, shooting frogs and squirrels and birds. And there was this one time my brother and I were out shooting squirrels, and we came across some blue jays, and those birds are mean. My brother plucked one off, but it didn't kill it. It fell from the tree. And this is a terrible story. Let me start over. Okay, I'm back. So, all right, let's switch gears. My favorite times growing up in camping, hiking, or in the mountains, I think he said, was growing up on Loon Lake in the Adirondacks. I'm lost. This story's gotten nothing. Okay, sticking with the original story. My brother and I out at my grandfather's camp on Loon Lake in the Adirondacks. We're killing toads, and we're killing birds, and we're killing squirrels and chipmunks. Now here's the point of the story. Okay, getting back to the story. Well, the story is my brother and I were out with our BB guns, and like I said, we're 10, 12 years old, and we're just shooting animals, and we're not eating them, and God forgive me, I mean, that's just what we did as kids, and if you didn't, then shame on you. But so we shot a blue jay, and it fell from the tree, and it didn't die. It was squawking, and then it was squawking and squawking, and then all of a sudden, out of nowhere, these 4 or 5 other blue jays come, and they start swooping at our heads. I mean, it was scary. These things were dive bombing us, and we had our good old dog Missy. She was a German Shepherd Husky mix, and she went with us everywhere we went all the time. And she came running from the woods. She heard these blue jays, and she heard my brother and I yelling for help, and she came running, and she thwarted off the blue jays, and she let them attack her as my brother and I escaped through the woods. So that might not be my favorite story of my favorite times up at the camp in the Adirondacks, but it's what came to mind, and it was funny at the time. But the moral of the story is this: don't shoot animals for no reason. I mean, it's what you did as kids, but we don't do that anymore. I mean, we'll still squirrel hunt, but we'll eat the squirrel. So, I mean, whatever. Anyways, that was painful. So, I'm going to have me some lunch, a little snack, and going to finish walking around the edge of this lake. It's getting late. It rained here all day yesterday. So, growing up with my aunts and uncles and cousins up at Loon Lake, it's got to be my favorite times. I gotta love the Spam singles. So good luck to everyone, and try to get you some of those Ribz front packs. I hear they're pretty good. Not as good as Spam, but they're pretty good. Thanks. How about that? That's a cool little find. No, I didn't shoot it.